So in this video I'd like to talk about backpacks. I got a lot of comments in previous videos I made about how unrealistic backpacks are. And it never occurred to me until I read these comments how unrealistic they are. I just never thought of it. So let's approach the problem. Let's say I want to go to the armory and I want to get a M60 machine gun. And I want to get one of these cool load-bearing thingies. There's one specifically for machine gun. Now if I use that one, it will replace this vest. And then my character loses the flashlight, bayonet, the ammo, and grenade, smoke grenades. The only way to prevent that is to drag this stuff up here. I think that's also that's the first barrier that players have. So whenever they are confronted with choosing that, they just skip that and just select the backpack and just use it like that. And here's the problem: is that functionally having something in the backpack is the same as having it anywhere else in the inventory. And one player suggested that there should be some type of delay. So let's say if you have to reach for a magazine in the backpack, it should take longer. However, I think that's not a good solution because it just stretches the time it takes. And this is a game where you shoot at stuff at 300-400 meters sometimes. In a long-range firefight, I'd still not do any complicated inventory management. I just use a backpack still because there's not enough incentive to do it. So here's what I would do: is to if you're carrying a backpack on your back, you shouldn't be able to access its contents. Somebody else should be able to access the contents and take stuff from it. And also that shouldn't be blocked by faction, because if somebody from the enemy side gets this close to your backpack to steal something from your backpack, then that's how it plays out. So there should be no faction locking for that. And the only way to access your backpack is to just drag it from the inventory like that, put it on the ground, but that's a bit gamey. So how about animating it a bit? So here's what I would do. Should be a button that says unequipped backpack. And what then would happen is that the character would take his left hand off the gun, then reach for somewhere on his right shoulder. Then you would hear some type of latches being unlocked noises, and then the character would make a swinging motion downwards to the ground, then the backpack would appear on the ground in front of you. And to put it back on, you would press the same button. Then the character would grab it. It wouldn't have to be some type of precise grabbing motion that exactly grabs the backpack and swings it into an animation up the top. It could just be a swiping motion where the character does like a swiping motion for grabbing something on the ground, and at the peak point of the animation, where the hand makes contact, the backpack should basically disappear from the ground and appear on the backpack. And perhaps the swiping animation should be reach for the ground, grab something, and then again go for the right shoulder. Then you would hear some latch noises or something.